Welcome once again. Today we're going to be going over CQB, uh, otherwise known as Close Quarters Battle, as you may know. I hope you know. This is the loadout right here. Pretty basic. Alright, what I want to go over first. We are going to spawn in targets. Let's call the targets Bob. So, I'm going to show you what I see a lot of versus, this is not what I wanted, versus what I would like to see. Right, so this is what I see a lot of. Right, I'll do that one more time in a larger room. Right, they just go in. Right, you may think that's okay. And, you know, because you're thinking, you know, nobody got hurt, whatever. But I'll show you what is better, and I'll tell you why afterwards as well. Right? So, did you notice the difference? This room isn't very important. It's mainly this room here that I'm talking about. Did you notice a difference than this? What I don't like versus this. As you may notice, whenever I swing wide out like this, look at how exposed I am. Now, you do kind of want to swing wide, but whenever you cross something like that, you want to collapse your gun up. There's a couple ways of doing it. There's this way. There's this way, where the stock is over your shoulder. I prefer over the shoulder because you can snap to it a lot easier. Some people like it like this. I like over the shoulder. That's a personal preference. Excuse me, Bob. So, let's just act like Bob's not there. Here, I'll fix him right now. Right? So Bob's not there anymore. I want you to tell me, not tell me, but just see which one you think would kill you if there was somebody over there. Right? This one? Or this one? Right? Notice how I'm staying close to the wall. So there is no wide swinging. You're staying close to the wall. And you're snapping out. And I'll demonstrate a wide swing as well. So, you're here. Oh, there's a corner. Let's swing wide. Snap out. Snapping out and collapsing your gun is really good for like doorways as well. I'll show you here. So, you know, two-man opens the door, right? You check, kind of want to lean over and see, right? And then I'll go over here for this one. Check this out. So non-collapsing the gun, you're here, right? If there's a two-man right here, it creates kind of like a choke point. Even if you are running, it takes a lot longer for you to get past. So if you just collapse that, if you just collapse your gun, right, and you go through and you stick really flush, you've seen that nothing's here. You can see that from the doorway. And you're good for number two man to go over here. So what we'll do is we'll go out, we'll spawn out targets. Well, first we'll spawn in guarding enemies, and I'll tell you what's different from that in training. So I'll spawn in real people really quick. Wait for them to load in, okay. Kinda gonna wait. Okay. So let's check. Okay, that's good. Let's see, we're doing a dynamic threshold and whatever, right? Kind of already know that that's clear. Shut the store. Remember C, that's good. I'm solo. You kind of always gotta do this whenever you're solo. You know, because there's weird people in here now, right? See that? So he was out there in that corner. If I would have swung wide, look at how much more exposed I am. I'm way more exposed. But because I collapsed that gun, and I went out, my gun profile is more dominant than my profile because I don't want to get shot, obviously. So because I collapsed and went like that, my gun's out before I am. We'll do this room here as well. Remember, you don't want to move too fast. Also, you may notice I'm putting my gun down whenever I'm looking out, because this, you are confined to this right here. Your peripheral gets messed up and everything. So whenever you're out, right, you can have it shouldered, but just have it down. So you see him, then you raise. You see him, then you raise. See him, raise. See him, raise. Because if you just do this, right, you're gonna over sway your gun, and you're gonna have to snap back to him. Say, let's pretend that guy was still there, right? I'm here, and you just overswing. But if you stay kind of down with your sights, not looking, you don't want to look through them, you want to look over them. You know, you can see them, they come up. And now you may argue, well, this is more ready. Right, but your vision, you are confined to that right there. Say, what if there's a guy over here, and you come over here? Kind of get what I'm saying? I hope so. Okay. Let's, alrighty, let's see this one here. It's locked. I have bangers with me. I don't have any lockpicks this time. We've got. Okay. Kind of look over. He's in there. We don't worry about him right now. That was convenient because my gun's already down. But yeah, I'm not sure why they print like that. Just gotta open these doors so there's no confusion which rooms you have or haven't cleared. You don't have to do that, it's just a thing that I do. Okay. Got the full mag still. What's another thing that I want to go over? Let's go over clearing thresholds, like this door here. Okay, so let's say number 2 opens the door for you. Right, you go over that. That was 2 shots to the body, 1 to the head. See? So right here would be a perfect snap right here. So I hook right, and man 2 hooks left, right? It's very punchy. You want to punch your gun out, right? You're going to punch it out. Now, another way, and this isn't clearing thresholds, by the way. This isn't on the side. You could also go straight, and number 2 man goes over that way. So let's say you go like this, and you punch out really quick. Of course, if you see somebody over there, you don't gotta wait to go through. You just gotta shoot them. Yeah. But let's go to clearing thresholds. Okay. So there's like dynamic, and there's pieing. That's what I know of. Let's do it from this side. So pieing is sort of like what it's in the name. You take slices out of the door, and you clear those slices. So it'd be something like this, something like that, something like that. Then you punch in. Dynamic, I mostly do dynamic just because I like to keep the flow of things. And dynamic is like this. You just do it once over. Let me open that door more. You just gotta go over. It's not. You may notice that dynamic's a little faster. It's meant to be faster. Oh, watch out. Let's see if somebody's out here. Gotta make sure that I'm gonna get shot, right? Oh. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Pretty sure you've been in here already. Maybe not. Yeah. That's good. Let's go over here. And at the end, I'll tell you why this is different from training. Why fighting against these guys in here is different from training. I'll tell you that at the end. Man, I miss my my lockpick. Because I don't like doing this. It's sloppy. Okay. So what we are going to do, that this threshold is in the way of that open, more dangerous threshold, because there's no barrier blocking the view, is you can't just run straight across it, but I like to kind of fan out. Fan out. You know, swing wide, that's what I would say. So you just gotta swing wide and keep an eye on both if you're solo like me right now. Then pretty sure he's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Clear that corner right there. And then if you like to, I personally don't do this. If you want to, you can drop to a knee. If you're solo, to drop, kind of clear that other part, kind of like this. Some people do that. I personally don't. Just because it's more time, you know. You want to clear these rooms fast. So I relax on the lessons for right now and just go through this and let you all see. We've got let you all observe. You're right in here. I'll pie this one so you can kind of see. Right? Let's go see what this door is over here. This is the same room, ain't it? Yeah, okay. Okay. Reload that one. Come on. Okay. Reloading this seems a little weird, ain't it? Pretty sure that's it. Okay, so that's clear. Let's clear enemies and randomize rooms, so it's fair for me to teach you all. Alright, that's full. Duh. It's this one. Alright. Let me spawn in targets. So, what's different from what we just did to this is that what we just did was going through the motions of what we've done in training. That was not training. That was executing what we've done in training. This is training because we're using Bob. Bob is the targets, remember? So, right. Oh, gotta watch out for Bob. Right. And for this one, we'll swing out. Also, grouping. Of course, since we came out this way, you can see that we are very center mass. You want to aim for the X. You want to aim for center mass, right? The X is there. Use it. Here, I did not have a very good shot placement because I'm right-handed. So I just saw him and I came up and I just, you know, did a few. Where up at, and I'll tell you why. And whereas if I went like this, I would have probably gotten better grouping. The reason why you switch your hands whenever you come to an angle like this is, watch this. Just think about this. Think about being Bob, and watch my feet. If I come around like this, what's exposed? Everything, right? But if I come out like this, what's exposed? My gun. Of course my head, because I'm, you know, aiming out, but less of me is exposed. More of me is protected by this concrete barrier here. Oh, that was an accident. Oh, that was an accident. Right? I'll tell you all a good drill. Of course, a fight's a fight. But I'll tell you about a good shooting drill. And it's just practice like here. Right? I'll show you something. See like that? That's a guy, right? Remember, we're using Bob. Bob's a target. This is training. Right? We'll come over to this Bob for my sake because I'm right-handed. Alright, we're so good. We're going to come around, do 2 shots to the head. I mean, sorry, 2 shots to the body, 1 to the head. 2 shots to the body, 1 to the head. And use the looking over your gun and then bringing it up. Remember, see him, come up. See him, come up. So, this is what that'll kind of look like, right? You come over, you see him, you do that. Why do we do that? That's 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Of course, you want to get as center as you can. Some people argue that aim like right here, more upper, because that's where less of the plate carrier is and more vital. But you know, what if you swing around? You know, you want to aim for center. You want to aim for center mass because that's you have more room. You also want to aim for the center of the head as well, but that's, you know, less fickle because a headshot is a headshot. Right? We'll do that one more time. Right? And that's not really a good way to do it because it's not a very, you know, free angle right there. Right? So let's find the Bob. Right? See, I love this right here. This is Bob. Let's open this. Let's open this door. Oh. Let's open this door. Right? Door's open. Bob's right there. This is a very good demonstration here. Right? Let's say you're right here. You see Bob, just shoot him. Don't see him go back and then try and go in and then pop over to him. Don't do that. That's stupid. Right? If you see Bob, just shoot him. But let's practice what it'll... I'm going to take this door off its hinges really quick. Hold on. Alright. We don't want that door there. We don't want that door there. Okay? So, let's just practice that. Remember, breaking your weapon down, punching it out, punching it out, punching it out. Looking over, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Let's practice that right now. Right? One more time. Right? So, center, not center, but you know, head, 2 to the body. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Right? That's just kind of the basics of everything. Drop my syringe here. Whoa. This is the only bad thing about this game, is that if you drop things, it can be a little bit of a pain to pick them up. This game is pretty good though. I think of something else. Maybe I'll think of something along the way. Like I said, this is a pretty basic explanation here. Oh, let's redo that one. My controller glitched a little bit there. Can't help technical difficulties, can you? Right? Here, I'll find a new one because I already know where he is, so that's going to be like cheating. Right? Right? So you see him, don't you? We're not in the room yet. Just shoot him, right? And as you can see, I can't really get his head. It's going to be difficult. Of course, in the actual operation, he's probably dead from that. But in training, we're just going to go around and shoot him in the head once. So, anyways. Right? So, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. That was a little off. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Right? Right? Of course, everybody's their own individual. You can do whatever you really want in this game. I don't care. CQB is CQB. As long as you kind of go through it, don't die, keep your friends alive, keep you alive. It's alright. But at the same time, you also want to ensure mission success, you know? These are a good pointer, like this is what I was talking about pieing. This is dynamic or panning. I say dynamic. Like I said, the hook, things like that. You just hook in, right? No. This is the cross. See, it's like cross. This is the cross. So like, this is what I was talking about. Number 2 man. 2 man's over here. He goes in. Well, number 1 or 1 moment. 1 man goes in first, and 2 man goes in first. There's a reason why he's 1 and he's 2. 1, 2. The hook is what I was talking about over here. Right, so 1 man turns, goes in. Number 2 man turns, goes in. This is just like clearing dead space, you know? Not very important, because that's common sense, I think. So let's execute those skills that we just built in training. Let's randomize the room so it's fair. No, it's a tie. Then spawn in guarding enemies. Right. I have 1 syringe, so I can get injured once. You know, because all of us get injured a couple times, don't we? Right. What's on here? Nothing. Okay. I would like to find an unlocked door. Right, so we want to watch right here, because who knows what's in there, right? So as I was saying, gotta switch hands. Word of warning, I might die because I'm right-handed. Okay. This wouldn't be such a bad door. And it's unlocked. Okay, so let's do it through this one. saw. Just died. I just died. Thought that was a dummy. I don't know why I thought that was a dummy, man. That's my fault. I assure you, these are good pointers, man. These are good pointers. Just hold it with me here. These are good pointers. Alright, let's move on. I can close this because we already know we're in here. Locked, of course it's locked. Oh wait, we already did this, yeah. Right. Don't worry, I'm still figuring this whole thing out myself. I just thought I made the video on it. Oh, this is the front. Is that it? Oh, it's over here. You already know we're here, so it all makes sense to just kind of door open. Wait, is it unlocked? It is unlocked. Come on, don't be scared. I hate this part, dude. Okay. Close that door. They don't shut, they just kind of close. It's alright. Open. I don't like this part. Let's go to the other door. We want to clear as much dead space as we can. See, like, this is a 50-50, because if I turn this way, there's nobody. There could be a man at my back. If I turn this way, there's nobody. There could be a man at my back. So, whatever. You just kind of gotta take a really quick glance, then just pop over. Chances are you're still gonna get shot and killed. You know, chances are you're still gonna get shot and killed, but it's better than not trying at all, right? Damn, my guy was on full auto there. These boys are dead, right? He was still alive. I see a bullet hole in his head, though. I'm not sure how that was gonna happen. Not my problem. He's dead, yo. He's dead now, so let's just move on. Yeah, that's it, though. You know, solo, a little bit more difficult than with buddies, of course. But, right, I mean, it shows you over here how to do two-man CQB. You know, main thing is, be content, you know, don't just rush in unnecessarily. That's a big thing that's, seen as annoying in this community that play these games, is that they'll just run in without, you know, proper clearing and things like that, you know. They just run in like this. I'm not hating. Hate's a strong word. But just kind of be content. Be content. Okay. But that's it. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be Blade and Sorcery. I'm probably gonna record that like right now, so I'll see you.